How do we define success? Is it the money we earn, the titles we hold, or the things we own? Today, I want to talk to you about a different kind of success, one that comes from within. It's about building a life of meaning and purpose, a life filled with joy, fulfillment, and deep, lasting happiness. We're going to explore 10 fundamental laws that, when embraced, can lead you on a path of true success. These aren't shortcuts or quick fixes, but timeless principles that have guided generations toward lives rich in character and spirit. Get ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation as we delve into these life-changing laws together. Our first law, the cornerstone of it all, is integrity. It's about doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, even when it's hard, even when it costs you something. Living with integrity means your actions align with your values. It means being honest with yourself and others, even when it's uncomfortable. Because true success isn't built on shaky ground. It's built on the bedrock of unwavering integrity. The second law is kindness, a simple act yet so profound in its impact. It doesn't require wealth or status. A kind word, a helping hand, a listening ear. These acts cost us so little but can mean the world to someone else. And the beauty of kindness is that it multiplies. When you choose kindness, you send ripples of compassion out into the world, creating a more beautiful, loving place for everyone. Our third law is responsibility. It's about owning our choices, both the good and the bad. It's easy to blame others when things go wrong, to point fingers and make excuses. But true growth happens when we take responsibility for our actions, when we learn from our mistakes, and when we use those lessons to become better versions of ourselves. Chapter 4. The Golden Rule, Respect. The fourth law is respect, a fundamental principle for any successful relationship. It begins with self-respect, with valuing who you are and what you stand for. And it extends outward, treating everyone with dignity and consideration, regardless of their background, beliefs, or station in life. Remember, respect is earned, not given, so live a life worthy of respect. Chapter 5. The Heart of Joy. Gratitude. Our next law is gratitude. In the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to focus on what we lack, to constantly strive for more. But true happiness comes from appreciating the blessings we already have, the big and the small. Take time each day to reflect on the good in your life. Cultivate a grateful heart, and you'll find joy multiplies in ways you never imagined. Chapter 6. Walking in another's shoes, compassion. The sixth law, compassion, calls us to open our hearts to the suffering of others. We are all connected in this journey of life, and when one of us hurts, we all hurt. Compassion is about understanding and empathy, about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and showing them kindness and support. Remember, everyone is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind, always. The path to peace, forgiveness. Forgiveness, our seventh law, is a gift you give yourself. Holding on to anger and resentment only hurts you. It's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning the wrong that was done. It simply means releasing yourself from the burden of pain and choosing to move forward with love and peace in your heart. Chapter 8. Enduring the storm, patience. Patience, our eighth law, is a virtue that requires practice. Life is full of challenges and setbacks. It's easy to become discouraged, to give up when things get tough. But patience teaches us to persevere, to keep going, even when the road ahead seems long and difficult. Remember, the greatest oak was once a little nut that held its ground. Chapter 9. The Root of True Strength. Humility. The ninth law is humility, a quiet strength that comes from knowing we don't have all the answers. It's about being open to learning, to admitting when we're wrong, and to seeking wisdom from others. True humility isn't about thinking less of yourself. It's about thinking of yourself less. Be humble, be teachable, and you'll never stop growing. Chapter 10. Standing for what's right, justice. Our final law, justice, calls us to stand up for what's right, to be a voice for the voiceless, and to fight for fairness and equality for all. This means speaking out against injustice, even when it's uncomfortable or unpopular. It means using our voices and our actions to create a more just and equitable world for everyone. Outrow living a life of true success. These laws are not just rules, but ways to shape your character. Success follows those who first seek to be good. Embrace these laws not as burdens, but as guiding principles for a life well lived. True success begins when you build your character, not just your fortune. Go out and live a life of purpose, integrity, and love, a life that truly makes a difference in the world.